Well, it looks like if you graduate four starters and four really good players, that it speaks highly of the program and the players that are coming in behind them. Number one. Number two, I think the league is strong. I think the returning players in the league and some of the transfers that have come in, the league has become stronger. And I know Concordia has everybody back. They've got a couple GLIAC, they got one GLIAC transfer, so it's going to be it's going to be a very competitive league. The players have been very receptive to what we're doing. There's some changes, obviously, in personnel and in coaching and in the philosophy a little bit, but they've been very receptive. They've worked hard. They're trying to do the things that we're asking of them, and we're trying to keep things as similar as we can to not disrupt the cart. But in all, the energy's been good, the attitude's been good, and I think we're excited to get started and see where we're at with games. We had a chance to practice for about 5 days before we scrimmaged it. Not a lot of time, but it was enough to get a gauge of where we're at in the scrimmages, and then now we've taken what we learned from there and we've kind of moved on and worked on the things that we need to work on and build on the things that need building. I think we're at a pretty good point at this point in time in the season, and I think we got another week and a half before we go to Saginaw, and that'll be a great test. I know then we start right into our games, so we're excited to keep measuring ourselves and keep working and keep getting better.
Well, I don't know how much it means in terms of what our success level is going to be this year. It's nice to know that we have a good team. A lot of people think a lot of good things about our team. We've got a lot of returning guys. We've got a lot of guys that transferred or came in as freshmen that can play right away. We have the ability to have a really good team, and it's fun to walk in the gym every day knowing that every time we take the floor, the 30 games we have a chance to win every game. So that's an exciting thing for us as we move forward. Preparation's been really good. Our practice have been great. Prior to that, our conditioning, our weightlifting, all that stuff was tremendous. We got a great group of guys that are working extremely hard. It's a work in progress. Every week you kind of try to put new things in, whether it be offense or defense or zones or man or baseline out of bounds plays. We've kind of got a calendar of events we want to cover before we get to that Grand Valley game, and then some more things we want to get to before we get to the New Mexico exhibition on the 1st. And things are going really well. We're right on schedule. Most of our guys are getting healthy again. We've only had 3 full days of practice with our entire team out there, but it's been the last 3 days, and everybody seems to be full go now. And this is kind of an exciting time for us now as we get ready to put this thing into action. Well, I played for Coach Alford in college. It was a great experience for me. I think that's what we're here to do, is to give these kids the ultimate college experience, both academically, athletically, personally, all those things. And Coach Alford has been so gracious to allow us to come out there on the 1st. We're going to spend 2 or 3 days out there. It's going to be an experience for our kids, not only basketball-wise, getting to play in the pit, one of the greatest arenas in the country, and playing at 14,000, 15,000 people, but also just to see that part of the country. A lot of my kids on my team, and probably a lot of teams in this part of the world that play NAIA basketball or small college basketball, they just don't get those opportunities. And for our school to allow us to go, and for New Mexico to help us out to come out there and play, it's just a great opportunity. I don't expect anything other than us to go out there and really compete. A lot of people think that it's tough playing a Division I school. We love to challenge ourselves every day in practice, and we look forward to going out there and kind of seeing how we can match up with those teams, and it'll give us a good read on what we need to work on for the rest of the season.